YouTuber, check it out, man. Got something different for you boys. Hey, man, I'm going to go ahead and let you know now. If you see me with the shirt, I'm grinding. About to knock out videos today because I'm on grind mode. Lil Mari put me on some grind, y'all. And I'm straight grinding. I ain't going to hold y'all up. I'm here for 20 seconds. I ain't going to try to read out for 30 seconds. We got, girlfriend finds out her boyfriend abducted and deprecated his own daughter in her grandma's house. We in for a good one. Let's get into it.
A Toledo family is asking for help to help find a 13-year-old who's been missing now for more than 2 days. Her name is Kimani Latigue.
I came over here because she said
that name hard.
It seemed like somebody was trying to.
Oh my goodness, bro! I just peeped. Kimani is flight name.
So
but his name isn't spelled like that. How they spell her name is fire.
For more than 2 days. Her name is
Kimani. That hard.
Kimani Latigue.
I came over here because she said that it seemed like somebody was trying to break into the house. So I sat for an hour. Me and my cousin, we sat over here, and we left around like 12:30ish.
This was the moment a father stood in front of TV cameras, tears in his eyes, begging the public to help find his missing 13-year-old daughter. Darnell Jones told reporters he was worried sick about Kimani Latigue. He described her as a loving girl who would never just run away. He pleaded,
bro, if you killed your daughter and went on the news and lied that you don't know where she is and you did it, you're a sick man, bro. Like, I have no words, I have no sympathy. Give him life, put him on level 5 prison. They're gonna have fun with you, boy.
for anyone with information to come forward. But 6 days later, on March 24th, 2025, police found Kimani's body in an abandoned house on Vance Street in Toledo, Ohio. And what they discovered was so horrific, investigators could barely speak about it because Kimani had not run away. She hadn't been abducted by a stranger. She was killed by the same man who went on TV pretending to be a concerned father.
Individual.
Her own dad. The details of what happened are too disturbing to describe, but investigators called it one of the most brutal cases they'd ever seen.
Tonight, the girlfriend of the murder suspect, Darnell Jones, is speaking out. He's accused of killing his 13-year-old daughter, Kimani Latigue. Police found her body in an abandoned home.
I don't understand why people... What could have your daughter done to make you want to murder her, bro? Like, there's no...
On Monday,
Jones' girlfriend telling 13 Action News she called
there should be no excuse for you to do that, bro. This is your blood. This is who you gave life to.
Darnell Jones has never been violent toward her, and she told me that she doesn't know why he killed Kimani.
Her own dad, Darnell Jones. And now Darnell Jones is facing the death penalty in what prosecutors are calling one of the most disturbing cases Toledo has seen in over a decade.
Man, don't give him the death penalty, bro. Put him on level 5 for...
Let's go back to March 8th.
Give him the death penalty, but put him on level 5 prison for 10 years. Let them have fun with that boy, then give him the death sentence.
18th, 2025. That's when 13-year-old Kimani Latigue was reported missing from her home in Toledo, Ohio. She was just days away from turning 14 years
old.
For
crazy.
6 days,
she was
the
just about to
community
turn
searched
14.
for Kimani. Volunteers posted flyers. Friends shared her photo on social media. Everyone hoped she'd be found safe.
She loves to dance. She likes to play basketball. She joined the basketball team this year, and she was doing great
things.
She was
a hooper.
With flyers in hand and hope in their hearts.
I love seeing the kids do great things, bro. I love seeing the kids play sports, bro.
Family, friends,
might see the next
traveled from Cleveland,
Asia Wilson,
are in North
next
Toledo,
Caitlin
going
Clark.
block by block, looking for her missing daughter.
But behind the scenes, investigators were noticing something strange. Darnell's story kept changing. First, he said she left the house on her own. Then he said she might have been with friends. Then said he didn't know where she went. His timeline didn't add up. His behavior didn't match someone whose child was truly missing.
Police say the last person to see her was her father, Darnell Jones.
That's when you messed up, Mr. Nail.
Issued a warrant for his arrest for abduction. Jones previously told...
If you're going to tell a lie, your lie cannot change. It cannot.
13 Action News, he last saw Kimani on March 16th.
I'm not even helping you out, Mr. Nail. I hope they see justice, bro. Death penalty. You sit on death row for 10 years, they put you in a level 5 prison, and them boys put you in gym pop. You don't sit in isolation. You don't sit in solitary. You don't sit nowhere. You sit in gym pop.
Was afraid to be home alone.
Came over here because she said that if it seemed like somebody was trying to break into the house.
And then on March 24th, 2025, the truth came out. Police received a tip that led them to an abandoned house on Vance Street in Toledo. When officers entered the building, they found Kimani's body.
This is where police say they found a body on the second floor. A body they believe to be 13-year-old Kimani Lateeg, the teen who has been missing for more than 1 week.
And what was done to her is almost too horrific to describe. According to Lucas County Coroner's Office, Kimani died from multiple incised wounds to the neck. But that wasn't all. She had been sexually assaulted, and in an act of unimaginable brutality, both of her hands had been cut off.
What the?
Her throat was nearly severed, and the scene was so disturbing that even seasoned investigators struggled to process what they were seeing. And the person responsible, the man who did this to his own daughter, Darnell Jones, the same man who stood in front of cameras days earlier, begging for her safe return.
This man did all that horrific stuff to his daughter. Went on TV and lied about it. I don't understand. Why would you do that to your own kid?
On March 25th, 2025, just one day after Kimani's body was found, police tracked Darnell Jones to Columbus, Ohio.
Her father, Darnell Jones, is charged with murder in connection to her death. Court records show he has an open warrant for his arrest.
Man, put him on death. Yeah, put him on death row, bro.
What's your name? Kill me. Dude, show me your hands right now, bro.
Body cam footage shows officers confronting him, and he was arrested with an incident. During interrogation, Jones allegedly admitted to killing Kimani. He told investigators he dragged her body to the abandoned house on Vance Street and left her there. But he didn't explain why. He didn't show remorse. He didn't seem to care. On March 26, 2025, Darnell Jones was formally charged with aggravated murder,
Why is he in a wheelchair?
kidnapping, aggravated burglary, endangering children, gross abuse of a corpse, and tampering with evidence. And prosecutors made it clear they were seeking the death penalty.
Pre-trial proceedings continue today for Darnell Jones. He is the man charged with kidnapping and killing his daughter,
death row for 10 years.
13-year-old Kimani Lateeg. The defense previously filed a motion to dismiss the death penalty specification, and the court has not ruled yet.
This case became the first capital murder case in Toledo in over a decade. The Lucas County Prosecutor's Office argued that the brutality of the crime, combined with the fact that Kimani was Jones's own daughter, warranted the ultimate punishment.
That was your own daughter, your own... That's
Kimani's family was devastated. Her mother, who was not in a relationship with Jones at the time of the murder, spoke publicly about the loss. She described Kimani as a bright, loving girl who deserved so much more than the life she was given. Friends and teachers remembered Kimani as a girl who was just beginning to figure out who she wanted to be. She loved music. She loved spending time with friends. She was days away from turning 14.
She was just a joy to be around. And she
right
would be
before her birthday, bro.
Was Kimani's
right before
teacher
her
last
freaking
year.
birthday.
She was very sweet. I enjoyed having her at school every day. She greeted me every single morning with a hug.
And her own father took all of that away. Throughout court proceedings, Darnell Jones showed little emotion. He didn't cry. He didn't apologize. He sat stone-faced as prosecutors laid out the evidence against him. And the evidence was overwhelming. Prosecutors presented a mountain of evidence. One, Jones's own confession. He admitted to killing Kimani and moving her body. 2, forensic evidence, DNA, blood, and other physical evidence tied him directly to the crime scene. 3, inconsistent statements. His changing story during the initial investigation raised immediate red flags.
Why is he sitting in a wheelchair?
4, the TV interview. His performance on camera pretending to be worried was used against him to show consciousness of guilt. The abandoned house on Vance Street became a focal point of the investigation. Neighbors said they had no idea a body was inside. The building had been vacant for years, making it the perfect place for someone to hide evidence. But Jones didn't count on one thing: tips from the community that led police straight to that location. The community members hold vigils for Kimani Lateeg. What makes this case so disturbing isn't just the brutality of the crime, it's a betrayal. Kimani trusted her father. She lived with him. She depended on him for safety, for protection, for love.
Yo, kids,
he
look for
murdered
you.
her. Then he went on TV and
Like
pretended to be
look for you
devastated.
for
He looked
safety,
into
to
the
be-
camera and
to be
lied
your-
to
her knight in
everyone,
shining
to the
armor.
police, to the community, to her
And you
family. He
ruined that.
acted like a grieving father while knowing exactly where his daughter's body was. Some experts believe that this kind of behavior shows a level of manipulation and cold-bloodedness that is rare even among murderers. To kill your own child is one thing.
Alright, we're back.
To then perform grief on national television, that's another level entirely. As of early 2026, Darnell Jones remains in custody awaiting trial. His defense team has not publicly commented on the case.
They got him in one of these. This means he been trying to either fight back or hurt himself.
Jones has entered a not guilty plea despite his alleged confession. The trial is expected to be lengthy and emotionally devastating for everyone involved. The Toledo community has rallied
we don't need
around
a trial, bro. We know he did it.
Vigils have been held, memorials have been created.
Hard,
People who never even knew Kimani have been moved by her story and outraged by what happened to her.
As a mother, I'm hurt. And I don't even know this baby. Bro, I don't know the family. I don't know the people.
I'm just now hearing her story, and I'm sick.
This wasn't
why would you do
just
that?
a murder. It was a betrayal of everything a parent is supposed to be. Kimani Lateeg was 13 years old. She was days away from turning 14. She had her whole life ahead of her, and her own father took that away. This case is a horrifying reminder that sometimes the people children should be able to trust the most are the ones who hurt them. Darnell Jones didn't just murder his daughter. He murdered her, dipped her body, and then went on TV to play the victim. The death penalty trial is ongoing, and the Toledo community is watching closely, demanding justice for Kimani. If you had seen that TV interview before the trial came out, would you have suspected something?
But if I saw the interview before it came out, bro, I was like, damn, bro, I feel bad for him, bro.
But drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to check out the next video.
I want him to suffer in jail. I want him to suffer before y'all actually kill the man. Put him on a level 5 prison. Let them read his paperwork. Once they read his paperwork, they're gonna put hands and feet on that man until he can't breathe. That would be his death penalty. Hey man, appreciate y'all for tuning in. I love y'all. We get at y'all on the next one, man.